all the other platforms. I use a different tool that helps me to go live on multiple places. So I am live on TikTok. Uh-oh, we lost Instagram. Oh no, we lost Instagram. All right, let's do that again. Hang on. I'm not on this channel that much. Oh, well, hey, I'm glad you're here today. All right. So I was setting up my stream for Instagram and then it malfunctioned on me. So hang on one second. Let me pull up StreamYard again. I like to do, oh, I am live. Am I live there? No, I'm not live there. Here, let me put that down. All right. Okay, there we go. So, sorry, TikTok. Okay, so are we live on Instagram or are we not live on Instagram? I don't think we are. Okay, let me remove Instagram from there. So in case you guys did not know, hey Natalie, in case you guys did not know, you can multi-stream on many social media channels at one time. And I am streaming currently on TikTok, on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. But I had a little bit of malfunction with Instagram just now. So I had to fix that whole stream that I was on to make it work again. All right, there we go. Okay, I think I fixed Instagram. Okay, got it. All right, so let me man, why does my computer always do that? Hey, Will. All right, so welcome guys. We're streaming in all the places. So we are live on Facebook, personal page, Facebook business page, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And so we are here. So if you guys just joined in, tell me what city, state, or country you guys are watching from. I'm in Houston, Texas. It is 4:39 p.m. where I am. And I want to know what time is it where you guys are or where are you currently? You know, sometimes people join me in different countries. And I always find it fascinating when someone's watching from a different country because for whatever reason, they're choosing to watch me in their city. So I see Atlanta. All right, we got Atlanta here. And then I'm in Texas. We're having Detroit. Welcome, Detroit. We are talking about growing an online community and basically making money online. All right. So 5:39, perfect. In New York City. I have never been to New York City. I need to get there. Virginia. Welcome, Virginia. Virginia. Hey, girl. You know, Jaquita, I tell your marriage story all the time about the stories your husband told when y'all were dating. So funny. I love telling it to Christians because Christians are like, you know, we're trying to do the right thing, you know, and so I always tell you guys the story. So welcome everybody. I'm excited to be here with you guys tonight. Again, we are live on every single social media platform that I have access to except for Lemon 8. And we're talking about creating, building an online community. We're also talking about making money online. And so I was here a little bit earlier today, and then I had to jump on with my community. I have a community of people that I coach on a daily basis, and we had a call, and so I needed to jump on there with them. So let me bring you guys up to speed. So we were having a conversation, and I'll repeat the conversation because many of you guys are joining for the first time. Oh, also, if you're watching on TikTok, would you mind tapping the screen and giving likes? Because TikTok loves it when the engagement increases because they'll push the video out on more of the FYP. All right, Makisha, what's up, Makisha? Okay, so we were having a conversation about, you know, growing an online community. And with many of you guys that are brand new here, I want you guys to tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you feel like you're doing with growing your online community and making money online? Okay, hey, Rosie, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I'm just getting started, 10, you are crushing it, you don't need any help. Right. I'll tell you guys a little bit of my backstory. So I actually got started online in 2016. I worked in corporate America for pretty much a pretty much large part of my life. And I was in network marketing too. And I had heard about people who were making money online, but honestly, it really didn't make any sense to me. You know, it was just a foreign concept because I'd gone to school my whole life, you know, to get a job and all the things. And so it didn't really make sense to start making money online. But I had a friend who she was making money and I had a choice to make. I could either call the friend on the phone or I could just pay for an hour of her time. Okay. And I decided to pay an hour of her time. And in that hour, she was telling me what she saw, what my possibilities of what I could do or who I could be. And I struggled with what that looked like because I was used to working my corporate job in sales. I really wasn't used to creating my own thing and building a community and all that. So it didn't make sense. Okay. Yeah, I get that, Makisha. And so I ended up investing more money into an event in Houston. And I started learning about the power of what could happen when you build an online community from your own knowledge. And then I decided that if I was going to have success, that somebody was going to have to help me, right? Because I spent majority of my life working a job. If you guys have spent majority of your life working a job, just type me, and so, oh, I love you too. Love you too. Like, love you guys too. Hey, Susie. So I spent most of my life having a job. I didn't know how to be an entrepreneur, let alone create content, do all those different things. It just didn't make any sense to me. And so I said to myself, here's where I am. Here is where I want to go, but I have no idea how to get there. Here's where I am. Here's where I want to go. I don't know how to get there. Hey, Brandon. And so I had to make a choice. I was like, somebody is going to have to help me. And as much as thanks for following, as much as I wanted to just call my friends and tell my friends to help me, I had to realize that that my friends need to make money, right? So I couldn't expect my friends to spend all their time telling me everything that they know to help me make money because that's how they make money. So I decided to join my very first coaching program, right? And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes coaching programs get a bad reputation. Any of y'all feel like when somebody has a program, you're like, I don't know, that's you, just type me in the chat. And so I was like, I don't really know about investing in this coaching program. First of all, it's expensive. Second of all, I don't really know if it's going to work, right? But what I did know was that I didn't know how to go, right? Thanks for following me. I knew that I was here and I didn't know how to get from here to here. That's what I knew. And I kept trying to do it by myself. I was like, let me try this and let me try this. And I just kept trying all these things. And none of those things was really helping me get to where I wanted to get to. So I said, okay, somebody's going to have to help. So then I invested in a year-long coaching program. And the amount of things that I learned in a year was incredible. I'm not trying to sell y'all on a year-long coaching program or anything like that. I'm just telling you guys my story. And so when I got involved in that coaching program, everything changed, right? Because I went from knowing nothing about the online world to realizing that the way that I am making money, and so the knowledge that I have, that instead of me giving it to Sprint, because I worked for Sprint Corporate for a while, instead of me giving it all to Sprint, what if I had my own business and people were paying me directly, and then I could coach people on what I already knew? And I was like, it was a foreign concept to do that, right? But when I got introduced to the consulting world, that person started teaching me all these things that I did not know. And so eventually I made my first 100, then 1,000, then 10,000, then 100,000, then $1 million, then $3 million, right? And it's been a journey to learn all those things that I needed to know in order to build my online business. And so many of you guys today, now some of you guys I've known for a long time, like Jaquita. I've known Jaquita since 2008, 9 maybe. But many of you guys met me online. If you guys have met me online, you're like, yeah, I know you from online. Just type a 1 in the chat. If you're like, oh yeah, you're on YouTube, you're on TikTok, you're on Instagram, whatever, just type a 1, right? And so because of that, I had to learn how to create something online, right? Not create things in person. And that took a lot of investing. It took a lot of trial and error, right? Especially when I got on TikTok in 2019, late 2019, or maybe early 2019, one of the two, maybe it was 20. I was so confused. I was so overwhelmed. I was like, I don't know what's going on, right? I don't understand what was happening. And honestly, there was nobody to teach me. When I first got on to TikTok in 2020 beginning, there was nobody coaching, no teaching, no tutorials. There was none of that stuff. But what I knew was that there's an opportunity, and let me learn this, because I already had my business. And so I started to learn TikTok strategies for, well, first of all, I had to learn the platform. Let's just say that. And I started to learn these different strategies, and I implemented the strategies I was learning from on the platform to my business. And then, of course, my business exploded. And fast forward, our clients have exploded. But I guarantee you that some of you guys, you're watching me right now and you're like, okay, I'm still at square one, like you, maybe at square one. You might not be at square one, but I'm making a blanket statement that you might be saying to yourself, I'm at square one and I'm trying to get from square one to where it is I really want to go. Well, the truth is that you're probably going to need somebody to help you. Okay. You know, I was sharing with them earlier that my body has been like, I've been one weight pretty much my whole life. Right. And then I had a really big surgery at the end of 2023, and my hormones just went. I started losing a whole lot of my hair. I gained 40 pounds like that. And I'm just like, whoa, what is going on? And so I'm on the internet watching this, reading this, watching this, doing all this stuff, and not really knowing what's going on with my body. And so guess what I had to do? I went and found a hormone specialist in San Diego. And she ran all these tests, had to pay for them. I had to pay for her time. And what happened? She was able to say, here is where you are. You're completely out of whack. We need to get you on these supplements, this and this and this and this and this. And you got to change this, this, and this, right? And so we started focusing on that for the last year and some change. Now that we're like, okay, hormones doing great. Now we're like, okay, now we can go after weight loss, right? Because I'm saying to myself, like, I don't really know how to do what I'm trying. I know how to eat well, how to exercise, but nothing's working. And so I had to pay her to help me and to teach me to get all the things that I need. And now we're on this journey of me losing weight. Now that my hormones are balanced. Some of y'all ladies that are in menopause, you're like, I can't lose a pound. I gain a pound if I flake. I get that, right? So I had to invest in somebody to help me, right? And so now we're on the journey and your girl is losing weight. Woohoo, right? And so for you, as it pertains to being a content creator, as it pertains to someone trying to build an online community, one of the things that's going to happen is that you're going to have to work with somebody to help you. Hey, Selena, somebody's going to have to help you so that you can get from where you are to where it is that you really want to go, right? That's just the way that it is. Oh, thank you for sharing. Thank you. Right? And so the thing is that like, many of you guys have been following me for a long time, right? Some of y'all been following me since like 2010. Some of y'all been following me since 2019, 2020. And many of you guys have actually coached, right? I guarantee you that many of you are saying to yourselves, I can't grow on Instagram for nothing. Nobody's buying my stuff. Nobody's following me. People aren't watching my videos. I'm not making the money that I want to make. And one of the reasons it's not happening is because there's an aspect where you don't know what you're doing. And listen, it's okay that you don't know what you're doing. You're good at what you're good at. But maybe the growth and the sales and all the type of stuff that may not be what you're good at, right? So here's an opportunity where you get a moment where you can learn with me how to do it. Okay. So listen, I have a experience, right? Let me explain what the experience is. So I used to sell a digital course, right? People would log into the course, watch videos, so on and so on. But what started to happen was I started to have all these people enrolling in my courses. And first of all, they didn't finish the course. Second of all, they weren't having any success. And I was like, what's going on? How are people buying this thing and not having any success? I know what's in there. I know if they do what I tell them, they can have success. But I started to realize that it wasn't the content that was missing. People needed me. They needed me more hands-on, right? They needed me to slow walk them every single day and give them feedback. Hey, Dolores, right? They needed feedback on all the things that they were doing it as they were doing it. And so I said, okay, well, we're going to change this experience. We're going to change how people work with me. Okay. And so we launched a completely different course, and I'm going to tell you about it. It's called Vertical Video Mastery. Okay. Now, what I understand is that short video ain't going nowhere. TikTok, LinkedIn Shorts, YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, Lemonade, Twitter now has video, Threads has video. There is short video everywhere. We were trying to hire a video editor, and 99.9% of them were like, I only do short video editing. That tells you the demand for short video right now. And so I understand that our students are trying to figure out, first of all, how do I get myself on video? How do I get the confidence to get on video? Second, how do I create videos? How do I edit videos? But then how do I get people to watch them and actually do something once my video is out there? So I created an experience, right? And the experience is my course, Vertical Video Mastery. And what it's designed to do is it's designed to slow walk you with me every single day for 6 weeks. Okay. It's designed to slow walk you every single day for 6 weeks. Okay. So what happens? Well, again, like I said, you are someone and you're saying, I need somebody to slow walk me. Tell me what to do here. Let me do it and give you feedback, right? So our course, the way it's designed is first things first. When you come and join us, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a quiz, okay? And the quiz is not like, what do you know about Instagram? No. The quiz is to help me understand you, right? What type of content you want to create. Some of you guys want to create faceless content. So if that's you, inside of our experience, it's called the Mystery Maven, right? Some of you guys are an expert like me. I'm a quote unquote expert. I teach you things. So I'm called the expert inside of the community, right? So you identify which one you are. So once you take this quiz, you'll find out who you are. Then what we do is every single day, right? You're inside of a community with me, all right? Once a week, you're going to watch a set of videos, all right? At the end of those videos, it's going to give you an exercise. You're going to do that exercise and you're going to post that exercise in the community, okay? And in that community, I'm going to give you feedback on the exercise. Then you're going to do another exercise. And all of this is related to video, creating great videos, getting views, and selling your products and services, okay? Then every single week, we're going to jump on a call together. It's like a group call. It's normally around 30 or 40 people, and we will jump on a group call together. Okay, on that call, I'm going to dive into those videos you just watched even more, and we're going to answer questions. Then at the end of that call, I'm going to tell you, go and do this exercise, okay? And when you go do that exercise, it's something around video. You're going to post it inside of the group, and we're going to give you feedback. And this happens every single day for 6 weeks. All of our students that have come into this experience say, this is exactly what I needed. I don't need to just watch videos. I'm not against course modules. I'm not against selling a digital course, people watching content. I'm not against that at all. But most people, I think, that are new to creating content online, that are new to building a community, new to selling their own stuff online, actually need somebody right there with them, right? That's how I learn, right? I'm someone that asks a lot of questions, right? So if I don't have you to ask questions to, I can't really have success. So we created the experience that's going to give you that, okay? On the inside of our course called Vertical Video Mastery, okay? So if you're somebody and you're here and you're like, listen, I've got a product or service. I'm trying to learn how to build a community in Kenya. I want you to be the one to help me. Then I want to invite you guys to join Vertical Video Mastery. Okay. I'm going to put a link on the screen, not for TikTok. Sorry. It's not going to work on TikTok. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to put this on screen. Let me see. 1 second, guys. All right. Okay. So it's Vertical Video Mastery. But for those of you guys that are actually on TikTok, it's actually in my bio. TikTok is not going to allow me to put a link on screen. I don't think. Let me see. I'm pretty sure TikTok will not allow you to put a link on screen. I can get leads though. Interesting. Let me see. Let me put this on screen. Let me see. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. So if you're on TikTok, you can send me a direct message right now for the next 30 seconds. So they're only allowing me for 30 seconds. Okay. So if you want more information, you can message me here on TikTok or it's in my bio. Just a question. Is this suitable for someone who travels a lot? Okay, so yes and no. Okay. So if you know that you want to make every single live call, but you travel on Thursdays, then you'll miss the live call. But the beauty of the live call is it's recorded and you can go back and you can rewatch the live call, right? So that makes sense. But the course modules is available to you guys forever. Now, how many of you guys would agree that you need help, that you wish you had somebody or me, you could work with me to help you to create content online, strategic content, and make money in your business? Right? All of you guys could benefit from joining us, right? The challenge that many of you guys probably have is you're not really sure if it's going to work, right? I know a lot of people have told me, they said, I bought this course before from this creator and it was terrible. And then I bought this and it was terrible. I can't speak for all those other people, but what I can speak for is my students' success, right? That a student who never thought she could make money on TikTok, she sold a high ticket program for $60,000, right? That one of my friends didn't know what was going on with TikTok. We taught her how to go viral and she made $100,000 from one video. You know, one of our students who had made $20,000 in a year made $20,000 in 7 days. You know, so those are the stories that we have of our students. And I already know many of you guys are sitting here like, yeah, I want to make more money this year. I told myself at the end of 2024 that this was my year, right? Well, here's the thing. Anytime you're making a change or you're trying to do something bigger, you're going to have to get some help, right? Like I told you guys with my my hormones and all that type of stuff, with my weight, and it's a whole new body when you got a hormonal shift. And I was like, hormonal doctor, got to help me. So I paid the hormonal doctor to tell me what's going on, and we're getting my hormones in check. So that way weight loss is easier, right? So when it came to me building my business, I was like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. If this person knows, I need to pay that person. Hey, Letitia, I need to pay this person to help me. And that person has helped me make over $3 million in my business. So that's you. And you're here and you're like, yeah, I want to grow my business online. I want to make more money. Then I want to invite you guys to join us in Vertical Video Mastery. Now, if you're watching this and you're interested and you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram, if you type the word vertical, those of you all on Instagram or Facebook, if you type the word vertical, our chatbot system will send you a direct message. Okay. If you're watching this on LinkedIn, TikTok, or YouTube, you have to actually go to verticalvideomastery.com. Our chatbots don't work on TikTok or LinkedIn or YouTube. They only work on Facebook and work on Instagram. Okay. Because again, I already know. I know that you want to make more money, right? So I did a live stream earlier today and I asked you guys, for those of you guys that were here, I said, what would you do with an extra $2,000 a month? Okay. What would you guys do with an extra $2,000 a month? I remember somebody asked me that years ago. I said I would eat better foods, right? Because at the time I didn't have very much money at all. And I would eat better quality foods, right? I would pay off some of my debts, right? And then I would go on to the dentist, right? Back then. Now, not today, because obviously, you know, I made money and I gone to the dentist, you know, but that was me. I needed an extra $2,000 to do better with certain things, right? So if somebody asked me today, what would I do with an additional $2,000 per month? I would take that money and I would put it into another investment, right? Hey, Latanya, I would put it into an investment, right? Why? For retirement, because I'm 43, I'm not getting any younger. I would put it into more of an investment, right? I also may even consider putting it towards buying a property, right? You know, so that way I have like income coming in through things of that nature. So let me see. I would pay my debt off. That $2,000 would be paying off these cards. Exactly. So what would you guys do? If you guys had an extra $2,000 a month, what would you do with the money? I would hire a vegan chef and social media manager. Bam. We love the vegan chef, honey. Okay. Okay. What would you guys do? Everybody that's watching, if you made an extra $2,000 a month, what would you do? The thing is that it's very, very, very doable, right? That's like right now, let me see, from between YouTube and Threads and Facebook Reels and TikTok, just from my content that's being posted, I'll make $2,000 this month just from the content. Not even me selling my products and services will be at $2,000 this month, right? And I guarantee you guys are like, how are you making money on Threads? How are you making money on TikTok? Like, how is all that happening, right? But I had to learn all these different processes and systems to be able to create great content, get people to watch my content, okay, and then sell my products and services, right? But most people, they're, oh, that's good. I would hire a virtual assistant. I know that's right, Makisha. I would pay off debt and invest. Exactly. All of that is doable. But here's the deal. If you are in a space where you don't know something, you have to be willing to invest for somebody to help you with that. It's just the truth, right? Like in this shake, I have like my greens that's helping me with my weight loss and getting all my greens in. I had to pay the money for this. In order for me to get what I had to pay the money for this. You know what I mean? Like now I'm tracking my sleep to get really good sleep. I had to pay money for this ring that helps me to do those things, right? And the coach that helped me build out all the things that I have in my business, I had to pay her because she had her bills. But guess what? One of the coaches, I'm not bragging, but one of the coaches, I paid her $30,000. A lot of money. A lot of money. But after implementing what she told me to implement, I have already made 3 times the amount. After implementing what she told me to implement, I have already made 3 times the amount. I knew that I would, I just had to be willing to invest it. So I invested it and then I did the work, right? So it's one thing to give the money and it's another thing to do the work, right? We just recently invested someone, I think it was like $5,000 to teach our team Facebook and Instagram ads so that we know as a company how to run our own ads. What is that going to do? Once we start running these ads, it's going to make us so much money, but it's going to save us from paying somebody monthly on running ads that don't work with our company, right? So for you, if you're saying to yourself, yeah, Kenya, I want to make more money this year. I want to grow my business this year. And I have aspects of it where I don't know what I'm doing. Then you should come and join us in Vertical Video Accelerator. I'm 100% teaching you how to create great videos, how to get attention to your videos, and more importantly, how to make money from your videos. Because it's one thing to go viral. I love going viral. I'm currently going viral right now on my other account on TikTok. So I created a separate account on TikTok to talk about, hey Leo, to talk about, oh my God, what is it? Oh, life in Houston. And I decided to do an event like like a week ago or so, and 1,200 people registered. And people were like, they wanted me to do a dating event. So I decided to do another event, April the 5th. And I'm going to add some dating aspects into that event. The video is currently going viral. I woke up this morning to 700 people registered for the event from one video. It's not by happenstance. I know how to create great videos. I know how to get the attention of my audience to get me to my desired result. Same thing for you. Whether you sell hair care products, you sell skincare, you sell jewelry, you just need to learn the art of creating great videos that get your audience's attention and then selling your products. Soldier Boy Moss, hey, see the little hand? Hey. Jaquita, if you made $2,000 extra a month, you would hire people to run the bakery so that I can do other things. Exactly. Right? What would you guys do? If you guys make an additional $2,000 a month, what would you guys do? Now, $2,000 is just the minimum. That's not the maximum of what you can make. I'm just saying, what would you do with that? Right? Like I posted something on Threads that went viral and it made me $500. Listen, that $500 I just made pays for my video editor. Right? So the money that I normally would make is paying for the video editor. Right? The money I just made from TikTok that I just got on both of my accounts, all that pays for my groceries this month. Right? My business makes its money, right? But I'm like, but the other money is paying for all these different things. You know what I mean? Like this summer, I'm trying to go to Italy and like do my thing. You know what I mean? I'm going to Mexico for a business thing in November. And I'm like, I want all these things to pay for all that stuff. You know what I mean? And I want to teach you how I'm doing all that. Right? But listen, in order to learn, you have to invest with somebody. You just do. If you want to get your hair done, you better pay that hairstylist. Otherwise, you got a problem, right? You get those nails done, you got to pay the nail tech, right? And I want to coach you guys for the next 6 weeks, every single day. It's not an expensive investment, okay? The course is $597. $597. Okay, so whether it's one payment, 2 monthly payments, or 4 monthly payments, and you guys can join me every single day for the next 6 weeks. Okay, again, if you're interested, it's Vertical Video Mastery. Now, if you're on TikTok or you're on YouTube or LinkedIn, the link is in my bio. It's verticalvideomastery.com. But if you are here and you're watching on Instagram or you're watching on Facebook, if you just type the word vertical, our DM, our chatbot system will send you a message. What time what? I'm so sorry. What time what? What kind of questions do you guys have? I already know that you guys are trying to figure out ways to make more money in your business. You're trying to figure out ways to get more views onto your content. I already know, right? It's just the name of the game. It's why you guys are here. And I love that you guys are here. I'm so glad you guys are here, right? But I want to work with you, right? I know I love working with my groups of students because like I think what was it, from 3 to 4, I did a call with my students, and they were asking me, they really weren't asking me any questions. And so I just started teaching and and they were just like, they were having all these revelations. Why? Because first of all, I know them, I know what they need. And I was like, even if they're not asking me anything, I already know what's going on. Let me teach them where they need help, right? Let me see. Would 6 weeks be enough? Oh yeah, girl. She said, would 6 weeks be enough time to see results? Okay, let me answer that question and break it down. So if you're somebody and you are brand new to creating videos, let's just say you have a product, right? That means you've got something. Now what you're trying to figure out is, how can I create content that gets the attention of my audience, right? So the first thing that I do in the course is I teach you, here is what every single video needs to have, right? Every video needs to have this, 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 and this, right? Then, of course, I teach you about what is a video hook? What's a text hook? What's a visual hook? What's an audio hook, right? Then I teach you how to create a great video. I teach you how to edit a great video in CapCut, right? I teach you how to say certain things to get people to watch, view, engage, and to get people to opt in to your email list and or to purchase, right? So all of that happens in the course. Now, some of you guys are already advanced and you're like, I already know some of this. Do I have to do all that? No, you get to bypass and you get to focus on what you need help with. Many of you guys are trying to figure out how to get people to watch the content. Some of you guys are trying to figure out how to edit the content, right? But those of you guys that know how to watch and edit, you're trying to make money. And then my job is to teach you how to make the money, right? So it doesn't take 6 weeks to do that. One of our students, she made $20,000 in 7 days. Okay. She was with me for 3 days and she did what we told her to do. Within that 7-day period, she made $20,000. Okay. It's really simple. Like, the truth of the matter, marketing today is really simple. It just feels more complicated because we get in our own way, right? And sometimes we just don't want to learn. We just don't want to do the thing we need to do. That's like, I'll give you an example. I used to be the worst editor ever. Worse. I did not want to learn how to use CapCut because it felt overwhelming to me, right? I'm a creative, right? And it just felt overwhelming to me. But I kept saying, Kenya, guess what? If you're going to go from here to here, that thing that you are resisting, you're going to have to learn it. So all of 2024, I would turn off like all my notifications and I would sit there and I would learn one CapCut feature. It would take me forever, right? And I would learn one CapCut feature and then I would learn another one and then another one and then another one, right? So now I don't feel that anxiety when it comes to learning how to edit my videos. So because I felt all that anxiety, I said, I'm going to take all that anxiety away from my students. And inside of my course, I'm going to show them, here's how to do a text overlay. Here's how to do a video overlay. Here's how to do an image overlay. So that way, what took me 4 years, it's crazy, but what took me 4 years to learn, they get to learn on week 3, right? So it's like everything that took me however much time is not taking people nowhere near as much time. because I'm simplifying the process and then I'm there with them, right? Right? Let me see. If you have more than one business, how would I market them at the same time without being overwhelming to my audience? You cannot market them at the same time. That's the thing. With y'all here right now, I have so many things. I could offer this or offer that or offer this. One thing, right? And so, because you guys don't want to hear about all, you want to know how you gonna help me make the money I want to make, right? How many of y'all are saying that? Just say money, right? You're like, tell me how I'm gonna make the money, right? So you got to focus on the one thing, okay? Y'all, I love TikTok. There's so much thing TikTok is doing while I'm live. I'm like, what is going on? All these things are moving and stuff, right? So listen, again, if that is you and you're somebody, you're saying to yourself, yeah, I want to know how I can bring in an extra $2,000 a month, how I can make more money, how I can sell my product and services, right? Okay. The course is called Vertical Video Mastery. And in it has course modules and it has live experiences. Okay. Course modules and a live experience. Okay. So every single week you get a module that opens up for you to watch. And then you come into our community, you're posting the work, and then I'm reviewing the work. And then every Thursday at 3:00 Central, we jump on a live call. If you can't make the live call, you just watch the replay. But you're able to come in the community and talk to me every single day. The community is small. It's normally like 30 or 40 people. It's never like hundreds of people in there. So it's small enough for you to get me every single day helping you. Okay? But you do have to be willing to invest in order to learn. I'll coach you and tell you all the things, all of my years of experience, right? But it does take a small investment, okay? So again, if it's on the screen, if you're here on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube, but those of you all watching on TikTok, it's in my bio. It's Vertical Video Mastery. But also, if you want information and you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram, if you type the word vertical, it'll automatically send you a message in your DM through our chat bot. Okay. All right. Let's open up for some questions, you guys. What questions do you guys have about working together or even content creation? I know we have a little delay. So during the call, you go through people's, no. So what happens is a nurse's touch. So each week you're going to watch videos and then you're going to do the exercise and you're going to post it in the group. Right? So one week I'm going to say, let me see your bio. Let me see your hooks. And you're going to write all this stuff in there. You're going to take a video that you posted and you're going to post it in there. And I'm going to watch the video and I'm going to give you feedback live in the group. Right? And then you're going to talk back to me in the group as we dialogue back and forth. Right? Because on an hour call, there's only so much you can do in an hour. But when you're posting in the group, there's more than enough time in the day because I'm commenting. You're commenting back and I'm constantly coaching you in the group. The live call is most people, I feel like on the live calls, they come to hear me reteach the module. They don't necessarily come to get questions because they can talk to me every day in the group, right? So you can ask questions on the call, which is beneficial, but most people talk to me every single day in the group because you get access to me every single day. And you get access to my social media manager in the group as well. Any other questions, you guys? I know you guys are hearing a lot. I know you're saying to yourself, okay, yeah, I've seen Kenya all this time. I've seen her doing this. I've seen her doing that. You know that I can help you, but you have to be willing to help yourself. And it does come with an investment. It's just, it's not personal. I'm not trying to take advantage of you, right? But I'm going to coach you and help you get to whatever your revenue goal is, right? Everything that I know, I'll teach it to you, right? But you're going to have to not only learn it, you're going to have to implement it, right? So people will ask me sometimes, are there any people that didn't have success with your course? Absolutely. There's a ton of people. And those people bought the course, didn't watch the materials, or didn't do the work, right? If you watch the materials and you do what I tell you to do, you're guaranteed to have success. It's not a magic wand, right? But it's just a strategy. Here's how you create a video. Here's how you talk to your audience. Here's how you sell your product. If you're following those steps, the success is inevitable. I can't make you go viral. That's a whole nother thing, right? But I can help you reach your audience and sell your products, right? I have a funny story. One of our students, she was very new to creating videos, and she was very scared to create videos. She was one of our elder members, right? And I said, "You got this. You can do this." So she created a video. It was not the greatest video, but she did exactly what I told her to do on TikTok. That video got 6 views, 6, but she made $600. She did what I told her to do with the video. It wasn't a great video, right? It got 6 views and she made $600. How did that happen? Because we taught her geo-targeting, right? She targeted the people in her city, and one of those 6 people wanted exactly what she had to offer. $600. Imagine if her video was this was her first video, not her 50th. This was her first video. $600. It's just that simple. But you have to come to learn, right? You invest and you come to learn. Okay? All right. What questions do you guys have? Anybody have any questions? I see y'all here and nobody's asking questions. If y'all don't have questions, I'm not going to make y'all stay here. You know, it is 5 o'clock. It is dinner time. Okay? It is dinner time. I will say that. All right? Any questions going once? Any questions going twice? So, what's going on with my throat? I need to take my allergy pill. That's what I need to do. So listen, if you guys want to learn with us, our course, Vertical Video Mastery, is open and it closes in a few days. Okay? If you want to join, it's a one-time investment of $597 or 2 payments or 4 payments. You just decide whichever one. Those of you guys that are watching on Instagram or on Facebook, you can go to, everybody can go to verticalvideomastery.com. It's also at the link in my bio. Tiffany said, is this good while I'm building my niche? Yes, because you're going to be learning how to create great videos, okay? And you're going to be learning how to sell. So while you're building what you're building, you get to learn at the same time. That's like, I'm teaching you guys right now, but I'm also still learning, right? So it's like I'm doing this, but I'm also learning other things. So yes, okay? So it's verticalvideomastery.com, okay? We close the course this week. All right. And when we reopen this course in the summer, it's $997. So right now it's $597, right? But in the summer, when we reopen, it's $997, excuse me. Okay. So if you're watching on Instagram or you're watching on Facebook, if you type the word vertical, our chatbot system will send you a message. Everybody else, you got to go to my bio link or it's verticalvideomastery.com. Okay. Any other questions before we go? Any questions? Any questions going once? Twice? Sold. Okay. Oh, darn balloons. Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. I may be back tomorrow to chat with you all. If y'all have questions about the course, please feel free to reach out to make sure that it's the right thing for you. You can just send me a DM and we can see if it's a right fit for you. Other than that, I will chat with you guys later. Okay, guys. Bye.